Here's where I basically caught 4.2R during the overnight session last night. Even after all this volume, I was still ballsy enough to take longs. And the only reason is ES still looked like it had gas in the tank. We were still having pretty prominent draws that it hadn't taken quite yet. I did take a trade over here and over here earlier, 1 loss and 1 win. I got out of my trade around here early because I wanted to take profit, so I go ahead and stack more into this trade right here. Pretty simple concept. We're close to the highs, right? There's like a couple ways that we're going to start moving. We're either going to find a high, find this high, which I was kind of expecting this to be the high put in, sweep it out, and push back down somewhere into like maybe like this gap. But we didn't do that. And instead, formed this block, created structure with it, came down, tapped back into this area, pretty close to here. And basically now I'm just expecting this to, hold, and that's just chop back up to the high because, we still had a whole session ahead of us, whole 2 sessions before or after even these 2 candles. These 2 candles were just like, or these are just like anomaly candles, like they don't happen. So I was still expecting us to go higher. And if I wanted to get entry and didn't really need to wait for an inverse, because if this holds, then we're good. Very simply put, waited for some displacement out. Put my stop under this low that we SMT'd with on ES. And yeah, kind of just went to sleep and let this completely go ahead and ride out. I did go break even like there. Once we got this flip. Actually, no, I was probably asleep by then. I didn't even go break even. I just trailed like up into here, I think, around there. But realistically, this shows like you don't have to have some super like strict strategy. If we weren't gonna flip back lower and we weren't gonna start, chopping sideways, and we're actually looking at like the 15 or 30 and playing this smart, waiting for structure to be built, going ahead and entering off the displacement. This is just a good area to hold and a good area to keep pushing forward. Also, a huge thing is kind of looking at these 1-hour candles, We tried to push down, we couldn't. Even these 4-hour candles. Like, looking at the wicks and understanding the building of structure and keeping us from going lower is exactly just what I was looking at. Because some people may think that we want to come take this 1-hour gap before going higher, but there's no reason to if we already did it on the 15, right? Like, this should be protected area. Yeah, that's basically it.